by some local hunters from the north. It arrived, so in transportation they had to take some of the legs off, but for the most part fully intact. The carcass is incredibly clean. As it was field dressed on the land, you will find a little bit of hair on the animal, so we've been kind of going through that. So the anatomy of the caribou, you'd have the front quarter and you'd have the hind quarter. The front quarter is where you have the shoulder, you have your ribs. If you were going to compare it to like a beef, you'd have like the prime rib would be on this end of the animal, but here they just call it a back strap. The hind quarter, so basically over here you have the tenderloins on either side, and obviously the legs. So one of the first things that we'll probably be doing is we'll be removing the tenderloins first. Once those are removed, we'll be removing the legs. The hind quarter, we'll be breaking it apart on either side into two pieces. So these are two primary cuts, and from here they can be broken down into secondary cuts after that. This will be, we'll take a saw, we'll cut this part off, separating the hind quarter from the front quarter, and then we'll be removing the back strap along here, which is like the loin. Up to here, it would be like your New York strip on a cow, and up over here would be almost kind of like the prime rib on a cow, but it's slightly different. But just putting it into perspective, if you've never seen anything about that before. We'll take the back strap off. The one thing that is a little bit different is there's a big flank piece of meat over here that has already been removed for us. They probably removed it while they were field dressing so they can get it and clean it a lot better. So we'll take off the back strap, that'll be removed. Actually, prior to that, we'll actually remove the shoulder on one side. So we'll do one side at a time. Then we'll remove the back strap, we'll pull that off. Then we'll flip it around and we'll take the shoulder off the other side, take the back strap off the other side, and at that point we'll remove some of the meat from the neck. We'll remove this little flat piece of meat that will come out, which we can use for maybe maybe rolling it and maybe stuffing it later on in the process. And then I would really like to probably maybe cut some ribs. Using the saw, we can cut ourselves some ribs over here, maybe smoke them, barbecue them, we'll come with some ideas of that. So we'll get from the shoulder, we got the hind shank, the foreshanks. So we can cut these into also loop. So we can cut like little